Hi guys, this is another new video, and we are finally back. There's a new update, and it's recording. I don't know why it's not in streamer mode though. We'll just have to live with it. So what we have on the table for today, I'm not really sure what to start off with. How about we look at some cow variants? There's a few changes with these. Oh, just the default one on start. But about these, I forgot to mention in the last video that the snouts now protrude out of their faces, as seen in two pieces of merchandise, the minifigures and the reversible plush. So, and also the pigs one time were flat-faced, and then they got protruding snouts. I don't think that one. That one I just liked the... Okay, never mind. Nope. Here. There's... Oh, there we go. This one I just liked the texture underneath the nose so much that I used it. But pigs were one time flat-faced, and I thought if Notch was still in charge of development of the game, I'm sure he would have done this. Along with what merchandise appeared. Let me see here. Let's do some renames now. Alright then, so we've got some Totem of Undying renames. Starting with the Heart of Revival. Oh, let me... Functional, right? There we go. And this. I did not do this in the last video. Here's a... What? Really? Why is it not glowing? Oh, it's... Okay, let me see here. I did not use glow item frames in the last video, so I did. Here is the Heart of Revival. This is just a heart particle taken from an HD texture pack that was official, and I put the Super Mario eyes on it. I wanted to use the 1-up mushroom, but I didn't. My Mario headcanon, green mushrooms just instantly kill you, so that wouldn't really be a totem, so I just used the life heart from Super Mario Land instead. We have... the cheap totem. This is taken from like plastic texture pack, and it's it's cheap. It looks cheap compared to the actual thing. If just in case you want like something simple, I think looking at me. Okay. Here is the wooden totem, taken from the prototype version of Minecraft Dungeons. Alright, least interesting to most interesting, we've got the Ooga Booga mask from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh wait, oh I forgot about something, oh no. I decided to do that because I already made a mask totem. This one is from the cartoon texture pack. And I thought this was iconic enough, and I felt like it was the right thing to do. So we have 2 masks, and I might make this bigger in the future, but for now it's just like the size of a normal item. That Ooga Booga mask from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad!
And finally, the most interesting renamable is the head of the ancient golem. Head of ancient golem. This is an iron golem head with quite a bit of rust on it. The reason why I put... Okay, so this is using the colors and the proportions of the unused iron golem head found in the original iron golem texture file. It appears when you put the alpha to 100, because instead of erasing the textures, they just made the textures invisible that they didn't use. So now I just stuck with the head and the arm. Let me see if I did that. The arm, right? The arm.
That's a new noise.
What's that? Dishwasher?
Yeah.
Well, I tried copying a model for it, but it didn't really load in the game, so I'll just put it on the screen right now. But only the head and one of the arms were visible in the texture file. Some of it was even covered up by missing textures. So I decided to make a memorial for it by making a mace and totem texture. The texture, I think, is taken, the rust is taken from the Fallout mashup pack, texture pack. I think it was very cleverly done how I did the rust where the textures weren't visible. And it's like an ancient relic that you find. And it's just very special. I'll try and fix the arm so that it's just blurry instead of the purple and black texture. But those were my totem renames. Now moving on to the food renames. Let me find these again now, please. Alright then, daytime already. So here we have gotten the cow boom, as seen in Minecraft Earth concept art, just little sketches. From the last video, I've already made a cooked cow item rename, but the cow boom is, I liked the idea of a spicy cow. because I made a TNT sandwich. So I decided to... Oh, I'm sorry, the TV's distracting me. Oh, I forgot about the leaves. Let's ignore those for now. Come on. Let's go to another biome then, so we don't get distracted. So the cow... A spicy sandwich, which also goes to our burger renamable. I made a TNT sandwich because I liked the idea of burgers with different flavors. So I made a TNT sandwich and a pink daisy sandwich. A daisy sandwich would be in My Little Pony. So I just used that randomly, and then I made a pink daisy sandwich. The TNT sandwich was... I liked spicy sandwiches, and then... So I just made a spicy cow, and then the meta cow room is... A meta cow room would be... The meta cow room is... using pallets, the pallet of a TNT from another game. This game contained TNT, but it had different colors, and I liked that enough. And then we have the shank, which uses an upscaled version of the hunger shank icon. This one I got from Minecraft minigames. Okay, oh great. Now for the rest of the items. This apple you may remember from Legend of the Chambered. I think it is, but anyways, but this is the apple that was updated later on. I call this the shady apple. Okay, that's odd. And I felt like players wanted to have this texture also, as well as the original one. So I just did that. So, here are some new items. This is the ruler. It's a wooden sword rename. It's stupid that I made it a wooden axe, but it'll make sense as I continue to develop the pack. So, I wanted to make a game clone similar to Splatterhouse, and one of the weapons I put in it was a ruler, but in the original game it wasn't actually a ruler. It was a, spoilers over there, wooden plank. I liked the ruler though, so I kept it. Oh jeez. Yeah, the VFX sword, which I think I took it from Minecraft Dungeons, and then it looks cool, and even though it's for VFX, so I used this. Come on, spawn some more here. So this is what I've got, and then there's a chocolate sword. I think it might be festive or candy. Also netherite. I like to strategically place my item sets with sets they match. Some are diamond, some are netherite. We have the slashy saw. I took the saw from Super Nintendo. I made the spinny part with the iron palette. I made it an iron axe, and people, it's okay for you not to use netherite or diamond in a while, so, and you might be stuck with iron for a while, so I made it fair for everyone. Now we have the flake sword, which I made into diamond. I think this is the blaze rod from the festive pack. That was a funny sound. So I did that. Alright, now let's move on to some mobs. Alright then, so here's some new mobs we've gotten. Let's start with the cow. So there's a new, okay, this is a cartoon cow. The texture is still not finished, but I just updated it a little bit. Adding more spots. Oh, look under its mouth. They have a little mouth underneath their head. It's a nice detail in the front. Yep, sure is. Okay. I don't know why they look like that, but whatever. Oh! I need to fix that. Let's hope it's right there. It's not spawning another one. Okay, I fixed the texture on it, but I finished it, but it didn't seem to load in. I don't know if it's the model or the texture that's not working, but it's there. The mushroom I updated to have,
So what could this candidate particle be?
I updated the mushrooms to have a protruding snout and shines in their eyes. The snouts I took from the original cows, and I went with a new update to give them glimmers in their eyes. Here's a smaller change to the stray. Let's see if we find it. Where is that? I think it's this one. HD. Oh yep. We have some of them Majora's Mask necklace, based off of Kid Icarus fan art, nonetheless, but it's just there. I thought I might do it. There's two palettes, one with gold and one with the gold seen in the picture, which, placing it down just looks like wood, but whatever. I like it. Okay, that totally did not work.
What exactly is supersymmetry? This highly mathematical concept is difficult to explain to non-experts. So Ramon likes to use the following illustration.
Now we have gotten some changes to an existing mob. Not really big, but it's just there. I gave cats whiskers. Most of them use the... Not that one. Most of them use the string palette. Some of them use other palettes like Mr. Kitty.
Ramon deploys another gear.
What? Why isn't this one? Oh. Not yet. I'm just showing these off. Let's just keep it here, but I wanted to give cats... Oh. Okay, that doesn't have any. What size pixels do we have? Okay. But I gave the cats whiskers because I thought it would be cute and nothing else. It's just a small little change that I made. If I remember correctly, they actually drop string. Yeah, I've seen Toy Cat kill some to get string. So just to add to that, like the way Striders drop string, cats drop string too, so I gave them whiskers. It's cute, but it's also a bit dark. But I'm fine with that. Now for some variants, some new variants. You may have already seen some. Tabby. Wait, did I don't know what happened to that one. Most of them have whiskers, except for the flat-faced ones. What's that one? Okay. Cute little kitties with whiskers. That one doesn't have any. I guess I could give that one cream whiskers, that'd be cute. And look who's talking about cuteness, wink wink. Oh, no, that's just a normal one. Come on, strays, go back under the trees. Come on, where is it? Where are they? I spawned some earlier. Orange? There's some orange kitties. Oh, there we go. This one I used the palette of the unused ocelot texture with the... It was found, an unused ocelot, a prototype was found in the same way that everyone found the iron golems. There was no body texture, so I just made that. The head was a bit thicker, which I might use in the future. The legs look like this, and I'm fine with that. Has a little mouth. Nice eye colors. It's just an alternate red cat texture. And it's gonna bring some, it's gonna give people some memories, I know it. And something I forgot to mention during the original recording is I completely forgot about another cat variant. I'm so sorry. I actually wanted to add the cat from the Felines Have 9 Lives video, but it would seem too generic, and it's not like anyone would know the reference, but here it is. This is the cat variant that I forgot about. It's Wenda from Sprunky, more specifically the horror version. I just loved her wide smile so much. It was so cute. Oh, at the bottom I see. Okay, and then so this is, I wanted to add the blood on it, but I just felt it was better off without it. And then hopefully that'll be all that I forgot. I'm happy that I didn't show off that other mace texture, actually. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh jeez, that sound. But they could have had some more cat sounds, or just mob sounds in general. Ah, here we go. This one is from the Crusher commercial. Okay, right. Why'd that tree look like lava? Anyways. Where'd it go? Cat. Cat, where are you? Crusher. Crusher kitten, where are you? Where are you? Oh, okay. Am I just gonna run around here? Did it run off? What?! Oh, this is the stray ones, never mind. Oh, here we go, I'm not sure if that's the exact same one, but this cat is taken from the Crusher commercial, the same creators of the Quiznos commercials. The whiskers weren't very visible, so I just used the normal whiskers. Yeah, that's a sound. Sounds like a soul sound. Might have to put that on my theory list. Anyways, this one had a hat on, so I just gave it a hat. Noise the colors a little bit. The mouth is open, and you see the underneath of the mouth. No, kitty, no. Kitty! There's two colors of the mouth. Alright. Where'd it go? And then there's another Easter egg relating to that commercial. I just gave it away by doing this, but whatever. Oh, here we go. The cow from the commercial using the same colors and patterns. Only one side of the cow is visible, but whatever. We have the big scared eyes and the mouth. This cow scared a lot of kids in the day. It has no horns, so I removed the horns. It has a snout, and then the mouth is on the snout. And then last reference. Oh yes. We have a Crusher bottle. I used the palette of the strawberry spider for the liquid inside. Blue wool. I don't know what I used for the white. The rest is from the actual bottle. Bring the shirt off here. And it is actually a mace. Now you can crush some cows with a bottle. Really? Not much blood left? Huh. Okay, that's more blood, great. If you want some Crusher, you can head to Simply Default. Where'd it go? Can't break blocks with it. Remember, I want to crush it. You can. The joke is that the
Oh.
bottle of Crusher crushes the cows in the video, the commercial. So, well, I made it a mace to match that. Moving on. What else do we have? Alright, so now let's go to a new biome for the next feature. Up there. Da, 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 da.
Okay, so look at the tables again about the tax.
And this one is this texture I did not make. It was rather a suggestion made on the Minecraft suggestion subreddit. A new texture for acacia leaves made by Mickey Joe in the classic style.
Metal gets metal.
I wanted to use it, so I did. Might need to noise it in the future, but whatever. I've got this now. Okay, armadillos, of course. Wait, did the models work out? No. Darn it. I guess this update is smaller than I remembered. We got some general texture changes. We've got some general texture changes. Hoppers have the classic texture. Note blocks have the classic texture. Enchanting tables have the classic texture. What else we've got?
From this very room, commands go out to the Hubble Space Telescope. Hubble has been illuminating one mystery of the universe after another. With no atmosphere,
The boring stand,
space-based telescope
complete with item texture, and the cauldron,
is a star cluster containing 100,000 stars.
along with some other changes. These were in the last updates, but we have the sponge, which is the original texture,
This
and the wet sponge. Why don't I make those sounds?
those fans
Yeah, I'm gonna need to make it
is released by the star.
a different texture for this one.
Many gaseous layers.
I tried copying the texture from the original wet sponge and then applying the colors to this, but that did not go well.
Galaxy.
So I'm gonna remake it in the future.
Space.
I like those sounds though. Let me play some more.
Even at the speed of light, its image takes 69 million years to reach us. This is one far out celestial body.
Oh, we need a whole new biome for these.
An image of this entire galaxy, showing even individual stars.
That is really nice.
On one of the greatest mysteries
And then the blue ice,
the distribution of galaxies in space.
it's there. I was so confused why the blue ice looked so different from the
Billion galaxies.
normal ice when it was first added in Update Aquatic. Added some more lines in it, and there we go. There we go. I'm not sick, just a voice crack. Now, let's go to some new biomes. Okay, then, of course. So now let's
How is it that
look at some new stuff now. Huh. Okay, the grass is affected too. I like that.
takes on the challenge of the universe?
But here is the moss. I guess I still have some more stuff to do, but whatever, that's fine. Red? Okay, that's redstone. That was blood. For a second. This is the new moss texture, which it looks No, it doesn't look delicious. It looks so good. I just took a random green, no, a certain green, then I applied some noise to it. I wonder if you can guess what that green is before I tell you. Let's explore some more and then I'll see if you guessed it right. We will see, whatever. Of course, can't. Oh, I can, okay. I see now. Hey, what just happens here? Okay, it does. So if you put a torch on the lichen, then it disappears forever. That's sad.
Figure out how to do a document. Microsoft just needs to be.
Anyways.
What it charges to use it.
Right.
It's the largest ever.
Oh yeah, this.
You can't use it.
Man.
Yeah, I probably can, but I don't think it's on this computer.
It's like Google Docs everywhere.
A while back, I did the
Search it.
textures for cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. Where is it?
Space shuttle has been used to service the
There.
telescope.
Cobblestone used the very first stone texture,
State-of-the-art observation equipment was installed.
which later became which the pattern for it shortly became
Let's check out just how powerful the Hubble
cobblestone. Oh, the grass doesn't match here now. And then I
This is just a side.
did the mossy cobblestone, which I overlaid the first mossy texture over the stone texture.
8 bytes.
Then I decided to make the moss match this color
Give
of
me the list.
I know.
moss on the cobblestone.
But what's
And it overall makes the lush caves look a lot different, but it's for the better.
is a protostone.
Oh, that's a carpet, I see.
and stuff, and then one for the price tag? Is that what you say too?
Yes.
You don't want it all in one?
Looks a bit lighter, but whatever. Whatever.
Hubble Space Telescope.
It's kind of actually a reference to classic Minecraft, too.
I don't
Like,
care.
the first version of Minecraft, which had wooden grass blocks. But that was a reference that Mojang already made, too. Now, before I made this texture for the moss, I did a texture for the spore blossom, which just had the normal green, but with a noise added to it. So I had to redo that, and I'm proud of it again.
This remarkable spherical
Now, let's go to a trial chamber and see what else has changed there.
supernova that exploded some 400 years ago. Hubble was able to capture the faint color of its nearly transparent shell of gases.
Trial. Alright,
Even without
I was gonna do I and A, but
it's quite a trick to capture the light of
I haven't.
such long
Let's try this now. Oh yes,
light
please.
collected and focused by a giant
Alright then. So this might look a lot better. Looks like a retro game with bits. But okay. Darn it, I forgot to do the ominous key. Whatever, ooh, a lot on there. See, okay, buddy skeleton. So there has been a lot that changed here. I finished the tough bit, the tough blocks. They are much simpler in shading. Why do I hear whispering coming from the spawners? Anyways, they're based off of another game that I cannot say yet until I develop the pack further. But Okay, what was that? Okay. I did not know that was possible. Wow. I just learned something new. Need to fix that. The eyes are different on it. I think they were like dumb-eyed originally. I just don't remember having them having cross eyes in the classic textures. But whatever. I redid a lot of the copper textures and simplified simplified the tough textures extremely. Let's find another room now. Oh yeah, the spawner. The spawner is a really epic reference. No, not that. Oh, it sounds sad when I leave it. Okay. Is that it? This is the only room? Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do now. Da 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 eggs. Da 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 da. Oh wait, maybe. Oh man.
If a proposal is approved, actual observations are initiated.
Okay, didn't mean to do that.
Some observations
Oh, here?
several hours.
Nope.
Take dozens of hours.
Ooh, yes. We're going down here now. Yeah! I found another one. Great. Oh, this one I recognize from the Mickey Joe server. Let me find it. Yeah, chiseled copper. I don't know if I did those. The trapdoors are not good. Well, that's fast. Okay, nothing missing there. What is that? I don't understand why that's there. I think this is like my first trial chamber I've ever been in. Okay. Chest, see. I don't even know if the chest textures have been updated, but that was a bit rough. The trial chamber spawn texture is the trial spawner texture is a reference this is the texture. I think the first monster spawner texture. Oh, I need to do the spawning too. Keep forgetting to do this, but here. I don't know where to go then. What was that? Iron chain. Of course. Huh? Let's see what this does. Nothing! What? Okay, let's see again. They don't even suffocate that short. They don't suffocate for a long time, so let's just do this thing. Spawn some in here. Hope they don't suffocate me. Yeah, then I don't know why there's a little bit of white on its nose, but this is a new dolphin variant, which uses the same colors as the spawn egg. It's just a small change, but I thought it was worth it. What was that? I didn't realize it made the dolphin that dark, or otherwise I would have just made a straight up orca. I think orcas were a one-time suggestion. What? Are they triggering the items? Okay. A water bucket? I need to use that actually. I don't know if Axolotls attack them. Oh no, those are the torches. They look so cute sitting around. They're so happy. Going down there, of course. I guess this has been changed so they don't suffocate anymore. It could just, I don't even know. Very cute. I don't know, it's just there for the better. The gray has been used from this spawn egg too. Gummy dolphin. Reminds me of those gummy sharks there actually. I wonder if they still have those. Oh, falling. Hurting themselves. Okay. I'm just really glad. What? Did one of them come from there? I'm just really happy with the colors I've made for these guys. I thought I was done with the ones I made, but I wasn't because I did this mono texture. I assume I'm flipping over. Yeah, we better get out of here before we witness some more injuries. Why does it take so long? Okay, let me... Wait, no, hold on. Okay, I think I know what to show off first. Pigs? Okay, then, so... What? It was underneath me? Okay. Well, I would have never guessed that. One last thing we forgot about. I forgot about. Let's go find some water somewhere. There we go. This will be a pretty easy feature to find. Come on, come on, come on. The seagrass is now simplified using only 2 colors. It's not animated anymore because nothing else is animated with the wind or the water. Nothing was under the water back then, but... What? What's that cave sound? Anyways, the seagrass was actually taken from an old image that I'm not even sure if it was official or not. But it had a clownfish and a pufferfish in it, which I found very strange because they looked strange and looked nothing like what we have nowadays. Anyways, I really don't... If that was official, I don't even know why they made it, but then I have something else that goes with that. Let me find it real quick. Don't cut that out. Jeez, I can't swim underwater. I can't fly. The kelp also looks similar. I just made this up by myself. I didn't even use any references. The kelp I just made similar to the seagrass. It looks like that. And then the kelp item, I don't really remember how I did this. I think I just traced over the original image and then the original item, and then I recolored it, gave it outlines and noised it. And then the dried kelp, Keck, of course there. The dried kelp was already perfect enough, so I just left it as is. I always loved that feature. That was the kelp and seagrass. Again, I hope that was all. Before we check out anything else, let's just quickly go over this. This is the new horse that I made. It's glitched, and I think I have a solution to fix it. I just flip the body over. Not all of them are done, but these are the horses I made to match the rest of the animal creatures, the animal mobs. I have a few ideas for variants, but I'm not going to reveal them just yet. Then we have, I tried doing the zombie horse, but that didn't really work as seen earlier. Yeah, it's just like, that's horrible. And right before we go to the next biome, we have a smaller change, but it's just for the better. We have a circular sun, which is a reference to stretching. One of the pre-release Minecraft versions, Notch originally wanted the sun and moon to be circular, but they were changed back to squares, and shortly after the change was made. So I made the sun and the moon circles again using the same textures. I got them off of Planet Minecraft, sure, but they looked like the same texture, so I just used them. I'm a nice friend. It just makes sense too, because the Earth isn't square, it's circular. Jagged but circular. The sun and moon are circle shaped in real life. Not exactly planets, but they're already circular shaped stuff in Minecraft, and not everything has to be a square. There's the apples, the snowballs, a lot of different stuff. I'm not even sure if I've shown all this off. Yeah, I've shown the button, but all that, look at that. Now what?
To solve the mystery of galactic clustering.
Here's some more food changes. The beetroot. The bread used the original texture, first texture added. Cookie. Pumpkin pie. And the chorus fruit. Wait, does it... Oh! No, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know. I was right about them teleporting to random places. Oh, I have Ender too. I like that. Whoa, that sound, okay. Oh, I thought they... I love those so much. The particles, I like that.
To solve one of his puzzles.
But so anyways, I forgot what I was doing. The sun and moon are planet-like shapes.
Was a great shock to cosmologists.
So it just makes sense for them to be round, square, because, like this video,
Hello, I've run out of sugar. Can I borrow some? Sure. Ah! Never mind, I found some. Oh. Ah!
as you see there, that is not how the Minecraft world looks. Or Earth, world, whatever. And if the moon was added, I can surely see that it would just be like the Minecraft Earth.
And you can see that there's a pattern.
What, the zombies? Yeah, we're gonna save the zombies for a different video. Because I have quite a lot there. Dot Eyes, Steve's friend, and one of those developers, skin test rooms.